We have already been dripped exciting future content, with the Herta and Algaia announced with version 3 on the horizon. It's a difficult time for us free-to-play players because figuring out which banners to skip and which banners to pull becomes really difficult, and it can be really easy to end up with a lot of regrets. In this video, I'm going to share my pulling plans with you, in case some of you just wanted to see my line of thinking. So 2.6, the current banners, they're both easy skips for me because I already have Acheron, and there's no DDD on the Lycone banner. As for Aventurine, I already have Fu Xuan, and I also have Gepard, so there's too much positional overlap on my account. Even if Aventurine is an upgrade over both of them, it's not really a role I need an upgrade for, so he's more of a luxury pull rather than a necessity. And I can't really afford luxury in this economy. For version 2.7, Ting Yun or Fugue is an easy skip because I'm not a break enjoyer. But Sunday is the hard one for me. I can see Sunday being an improvement for many of my teams, but I also feel that he is more of a luxury pull as well. He can definitely boost my Jingyuan, but I use Acheron more often against Lightning Week stages, so I don't really need to buff my Jingyuan. We're also getting a free 5-star selector, and with that I can guarantee myself an E2 Bronya. And while Sunday can sometimes outperform E2 Bronya, I don't know if it's worth the extra pulls, especially with 3.1 and 3.2 looming over the horizon. The characters that were teased in today's version 2.7 livestream, some of them looked really cool. And if you're someone who hallucinates as much as I do, you might be aware that there are rumors of an HP meta coming soon. The current event gives us an HP buffing, HP fluctuating Lycone, so it's very likely we're getting a new HP draining destruction character in the future. And as a Blade main, I'm quite excited for a potential HP meta. We know in 3.1 that the Destruction HP character will be coming, and in 3.1 there's also going to be a Quantum Harmony unit, and there's potential that that Quantum Harmony unit will be paired with the new HP DPS, and so it's likely that it could also be a Blade support. As for 3.2, there's likely a Quantum Remembrance unit that also supposedly drains a lot of HP, and all of this sounds really promising for Blade. Even if these characters end up replacing Blade, there's a good chance I can just repurpose my Blade gear onto these new units, unless Hoyoverse decides to completely power creep my relic sets and light cones. So the reason that I'm probably skipping Sunday is because while he can be an improvement over a bunch of my teams, like my Blade teams, my Zayla teams, and especially my Jingyuan teams, the only character that actually needs Sunday is Jingyuan, and I don't play Jingyuan enough to warrant a specific 5-star to be pulled, which is why I feel like Sunday is more of a luxury pull, especially just for my situation. It's hard for me to justify pulling Sunday when I smell powerful HP units just around the corner. I could be wrong, and 3.1 and 3.2 might not be the HP meta that I'm hoping for, but even if that happens, I'll have saved up so many Stellar Jades by the end of 3.2 that if I calculated correctly, I should have around 500 wishes if I skip every single banner by the end of 3.2. And in Genshin Impact, I got my C6 Furina in around 550 wishes, so we would be stepping into potential E6 territory by that point. I know that I'd have to get super lucky like I did with Furina, so while it won't guarantee an E6 character, I will be in the position where I can start thinking about it. That's the reason I'm skipping Sunday, and at most I'll probably throw a few cheeky 10 pulls to see if I can get him early. For most of you, Sunday might be a very worthwhile pickup, especially if you want to join into the new Remembrance summon meta, because I'm pretty sure Sunday is going to be a staple pillar for the summon meta, and he's also usable outside of the summon meta, so he's definitely a very good pickup. It's just for me, I'm putting my hopes and dreams into a potential HP meta, and if that doesn't happen, then I'll have saved up enough wishes to potentially start thinking about an E6 character. Let me know your pulling plans down below. I'm curious to see how many other people are going to play the waiting game with me.